Hey, Skylar here from Change You Can Wear and Sojourn Fine Jewelry. So if you guys haven't noticed, I'm in my new shop. I just started using it here a couple weeks ago and not completely fully moved in, but it's moved in enough to do some videos. And one of the ones I want to do first, right off the bat, was a video using this thing. It's a laser engraver. It's made by Ortur. It's the Ortur Laser Master 3. The very first thing I wanted to do with this guy was engrave a cool diamond schematic on this new island I just got done making for the shop. I thought it'd be a really neat addition to this table. So let's take a look and see how it does engraving oak. And the parameters I went with to start with was the speed was set at 20, and then I set the interval in millimeters at 0.01 millimeters between lines, and the power is going to be 100%. But after seeing it was going to take about 10 hours to complete, I decided to stop the machine and then switch it to speed of 40. The interval of millimeters is 0.05 millimeters per line, and then the power was still at 100%. That knocked it down to I think it was 4 hours it got done in, and it was a whole lot faster, and the lines were cut really, really deep still. Now, they were a whole lot deeper with the first set of numbers that I put in, but it didn't need to be that deep, to be honest. And the next thing I want to try is these guys. These are some blank aluminum dog tags that have a black coating on them. And I was wanting to do some with my business name. I think my brother wanted some with his business name on it. And then I want to try some pictures out on there too to see how a picture would do if you actually just uploaded an actual picture. So let's take a look at how these go. Looks pretty darn cool. We got a good alignment right off the bat, which is nice. But having that show us where the corners were really made a big difference. Now let's flip it around and put my business logo on the other side. That's pretty sweet looking. I like it. Now let's see how it works with a picture. Okay. That came out really, really well. It's a negative of the image. So that's what we decided to go with, is just a negative of the image. That's incredible. I didn't think it would work as good on this surface, but it did great. Here's the settings that we use. We did one pass, 0.05 interval in millimeters, so really tight interval of where the lines cut. And the speed we did at 90, and then the power was at 30%. And then for the flag, what we did one pass also, and then we did 0.1 millimeters for the interval. It sped it up quite a bit. And then the speed we did 20 millimeters a second, and then the power is 100%. All right, here's the end result of these guys. They're all double-sided. They all have American flags on the back side. Some of them are my business name, Sojourn Fine Jewelry, and this is my brother's construction company, Sheke Jenkins Construction. And kind of cool. I really like the way this turned out. And the last thing I want to try is putting my business name on this metal cup. So I'm sure you guys have all been to a national park or somewhere that sells you one of these cups, but they're just insanely expensive because they put a name on it like that. Well, hopefully that won't have to happen anymore. We can make our own with this machine. We'll see how it goes. And the way we're going to be doing that is using this Y-axis rotary chuck. It's an attachment that you can attach things to. In this case, we're going to be using a bottle. It's like a little lathe almost, and it spins as it engraves. But really, if you guys are wood ring guys or people who do a lot of inlay rings, you could use this to hold a ring, and you can put it on the inside and then expand it out. There's a couple different attachments for it that you can use, and do all kinds of cool engraving on it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't do silver or gold, but wood and titanium, steel, all that it'll do just fine. Well, that came out looking really cool. I kind of wish I would have put it up a little higher though. That was accidental. I was having a hard time in the preview. It was hitting these chucks. So if I put the chuck on the inside maybe and held it like that, that'd probably be better. Also, the other problem was it was going too far beyond when I had the speed up really high. So when I dropped the speed down, I think I had it set for 3,000. It was like going crazy. And I set it down to 90 and it was like real close to the name. So that was the case. I could have moved up here and I wouldn't have had any involvement with the chuck at all. I really enjoyed this machine. I loved what it can do. For me, I'd be using it mainly for promotional items, things with my business name and whatnot on it. But I can see people using it, especially who use bent wood rings or any kind of those Damascus steel rings. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Make sure you check out the link below. There's gonna be links to get $100 off of the Laser Master 3, which brings it down pretty darn affordable. And then also there's a discount code for the Rotary chuck as well. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.